Hey, welcome back, guys. So today on this video, we are talking about your PropStream account, and more specifically, I'm going to quickly answer a question I keep getting a lot on my other video, and that is, how do you find potential sub-2 properties in your PropStream account? So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off, guys, real quick video, not too many steps involved, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video. But why would you want to search PropStream to find potential sub-2 properties anyways? Well, that's pretty easy. If you're running a real estate business, you know that sub-2 is an easy way to take over a lot of different properties. Whatever the case is, it's a pretty easy process. It's handled here in your PropStream dashboard. Check my video description. I'll try to leave the written instructions there as well. But I've already logged into my PropStream account, and this is the home screen. Now here on the home screen, if you want to filter out for potential sub-2 properties, I want to let you know there's a lot of different ways you can do this. I'm just going to show you how I normally search to give you a good perspective, but you're definitely going to want to add in whatever filters that would apply to your target property or your real estate goals. So first off, what you want to do is go ahead and choose your search area. So you can search by county, city, zip code. For me, I'm going to go ahead and type in a zip code. Okay, I typed in a zip code. I'm going to click on it. Okay, in this particular zip code, you can see there's like 14,000, almost 15,000 properties. So when I'm looking for a property that potentially could be a sub-2, I'm going to click here on filter. All right, once you click on filter, what I'll normally do is I'm going to scroll down to mortgage right here. Once you click on mortgage, I always look for this line right here, interest rate. So for me personally, I don't really want to take over a property sub-2 if it's going to be more than 4%. So I'm going to click 4. Okay, you can see the properties decrease by quite a few. There's only 5,800 properties. Now, just because someone has a low interest rate doesn't make them a good potential for sub-2. Usually it's going to be low equity. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to click here on the left, value and equity. All right, once you do that, I'm going to look for this box right here, estimated equity. So I'm going to put maximum 20% equity. So there's 547 properties. And if you want to get even more motivated, I would probably drop down to maybe 10%. So of course, this is going to be a lot riskier if you take over the property because there's not any equity in the property. But if someone has 20% equity, they're less likely to want to sell to you on sub-2. So we have 190 different properties. So those are the main filters to find sub-2 potentials. But generally what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to add layers on top of that. So for example, I don't want to buy anything that's on market. So I'll click here on MLS. And once I do that, I'm going to click on no for on market. So you can see it dropped it down by 3. So there's actually 3 properties that are on market right here. So I'm going to click no. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll up and click on property details. For me, I don't really work in commercial, so I'm going to click here on residential. Once I click on residential, I personally like single family. So I'm going to click here single family. So we're down to 139. Also here on the left, I'm going to click on owner information. Okay, under owner information, I'll usually look for this box right here, number of properties owned. So for me, I always put this at 3, just because if they're an investor that has, I don't know, 50 properties, it's less likely that they're going to want to give me a deal. But again, that's just depends on your perspective. So for me, I always put 3. Okay. And then another one I'll do is years of ownership. So I'm going to do a minimum of 5. Okay. So now we have 58 properties. So you can just continue adding in filters until you have the list size that you're looking for potential sub-2 properties. And don't close this out. You actually need to click on this orange button, view properties. Okay. So here you have your list right here. These are, in my opinion, good opportunities for sub-2 deals. So there you have it, guys. If you're wondering how to search for sub-2 potential properties in your PropStream account, that's the easiest way I know how to do it. If you know an easier way or a better way, be sure to leave a comment below. Let the rest of us know how you did it. Hopefully you found that video useful. If so, click thumbs up or maybe consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.